Hey, look, gravitation. Cannabis got to be from up north forest from Jamaica. No confirmation, then there's no participation. Never see it in rotation in my conversation. No need for confrontation. This is my observation. Gravitation with the observation. I'm not saying it right. I'm not saying it wrong. Shout out my boy Wayno, right? He tapping in with the whole Vaughn and the Joey Badass. This is what we call hip hop. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call hip hop, and this is what we love. This is why we do it, to express ourselves. Get your issue off. I'm gonna get my issue off, right? Oh, you think you that? Wait a minute, time out. Let me look at you. Let me really look at you, bro. You think you that? Okay, I got something for you, bro. I got something. Hold that thought. You feel me? I got something. Hold that thought. But nah, man. Let's go ahead and tap into this, man. As you can see in the title, bro, we got Vaughn, you feel me, discussing the whole era, you feel me, versus Joey Badass. And then we got the finals, which Joey Badass came and respond. Wayne about to give his take, you feel me, and I'm gonna do my commentary on that. Yeah, you good. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm filming. Go ahead. But like I always say, man, get your drinks, get your smokes, get your eats, whatever you about to do. Let's go ahead and tap into it, though. Let's go.
I'm excited about all the people that reached out to me that say, "Oh, Wayno, we want to hear what you got to say." I love that. I love that for me. I love that for the community. I love that for the channel. All right, first off, let's start with this. I'm not putting out no disclaimers. I fuck with Vaughn. I think he's talented. I think he's extremely dope. Joey, and I know that they're going to, oh, you East Coast. And first of all, I'm from Harlem. When a person asks me where I'm from, I've never said in my life I'm from the East Coast. I've never even referred to the East Coast unless I was talking about the East Coast, West Coast beat.
So now I understand that when y'all say that, now it makes totally sense to me, because Cameron just broke that down in Cameron said something about that on and it is what it is podcast. You feel me, with him and Mace and lovely lady Stats over there, right? Where he was like, bro, we don't, how the way the West Coast associate themselves, bro, we don't associate ourselves like that. And I was confused. And don't get me wrong, we don't do it like how he was saying it, like, oh, okay, West, because the West Coast, bro, when it comes to music, bro, when we say the West, it's just California when it comes to music, because mainstream predominantly, but the West, bro, Seattle, Oregon, all that, you feel me? Vegas, you got all of that, bro. You got all that. I can't think right now, but Arizona, all that, Colorado, that's the West, but at the same time, it's not so much on the coast, but that's still considered the West. But we don't look at it like that, you feel me, in the sense that, okay, we all together. As far as with California, you got to remember, it's a separation. Especially, I'm just speaking of California, not these other states, but California, you still got the Bay, you got the Central, you feel me, and you got us, which is we SoCal. So it is a major difference. But to y'all, when it's all at one, like, you feel me, when it's time to go to war, yes, we are bonded like that, to the point where it's like, oh, okay, we going full fledged with it. But at the same time, like I say, if you go back to the Tupac and Biggie situation, the Bay wasn't included in that. You feel me? I'm gonna be all the way real. Too Short and E40 will let you know, like, bro, we didn't consider ourselves part of that West Coast, East Coast. Do it was between two labels, and nobody did. I'm gonna be all the way real. Nobody. It was the damn magazines that did that. You feel me? The media did that. But let's go ahead and get to what Wayne was talking about. Like I said, bro, I don't even consider myself East, because technically Philly and all that, New Jersey and all that, that's still the East Coast. So I get what he like, bro. No, I'm from New York. And we don't look at it when we claim the West, we claim in all those other states too when we rock it. But let's go ahead and get into it though.
Beef, or I was talking about the Eastern Conference or some shit. We do not say that. You know what I'm saying? So like when they be saying, yo, we the coast, people from New York don't think like that. I could be on the moon and somebody asks me where I'm from. I'm saying I'm from 19th and Lex. I'm from the east side. I'm from Harlem. Feel me? With that out the way, let's go through Vaughn first. So look, Vaughn.
Are payday loans overwhelming you with debt? If so, then listen closely. A new
But my fault. But y'all might not think that, right? You feel me? I have to think about it. Y'all might not think that, but y'all definitely way more biased than us. I know that for a fact. Y'all way more biased than any other coast. You get what I'm saying? or any other coast. Yeah, way more biased than us on the West. You know what I'm saying? And other, you feel me, other regions. I know that for a fact. Yeah, y'all might not be like, okay, yeah, East Coast this, but at the same time, when it comes to y'all, when we speaking on East Coast business, the bias is out this world. But let's go ahead.
I went back and I listened to Crash Out Heritage. Crash Out Heritage came in January. Good energy to start the year off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of targets during, a lot of things was said, but I like how that went. Joey got quiet for a minute. I mean, Joey dropped 2 joints, faded, got quiet for a minute. And then, the Spiral freestyle with Red Bull drops. The Spiral freestyle with Red Bull drops, gets everybody talking because Absol's on it. Absol's standing there with Joey. Absol's TDE, Ray's TDE. Kendrick is still TDE. I mean, he's not signed to TDE, but I mean, that's the man that helped build the foundation of what that company is today. And it's a great company because they keep doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Ab and Joey have had their own relationship for years. So it was ill seeing like Joey take his shots, you know what I mean? Take them subtle shots in front of Ab because again, it's a level of respect and love there that's been there for a minute. But I'm gonna tell you, man, Vaughn dropped HoeEra. I mean, playing off of Pro Era, did the t-shirt. He basically did like a campaign. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's actually selling t-shirts, but he basically did a campaign. I seen my brother DJ Head post the video, like the short that Vaughn did. There's a lot of good bars on HoeEra. But they're wasted. Yes, I said that they're wasted. I'm gonna tell you why they are wasted. Reason why they wasted is this. I feel like Vaughn is really good at rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Joey pokes at him for this on finals, but let's just stay on HoeEra, right? Vaughn, I wanted to hear Vaughn just rap. I don't want to hear a record from Vaughn. And listen, this is just my own personal opinion. This ain't got nothing to do with the West Coast and how they do things. This ain't got nothing.
No. Man, I mean, I gotta keep it a buck, bro. We talking, we doing our thing. HoeEra slaps, right? HoeEra slaps. But people in my section have said something similar to what Wayno was saying right now. Not all the way in depth of what he's saying, but they're saying something similar of just like rapping. And what they were talking about is just far as just the chorus part. You feel me? Like no chorus, like gas all the way through. You feel me? Like gas all the way through. But I get what Wayno talking about. Wayno was like, nah, bro. I want to, it's a rap. You feel me? You rap. We want to spit like we thinking like the I hate to say it, bro, but we're really thinking about like those battle raps, like Daylight that just happened with Rum Nitty. Shout out to them. You feel me? Like that's what we think. Like, bro, we want to hear that rap. Not that same style. We're not talking about. We're just saying bars. You feel me? Yeah, you on the beat, you rapping on the instrumental. We understand that. But as far as just even having the chorus with it, that's where the people in my section is like, hey, nah, just rap. You feel me? You could have kept that same. You feel me? That same beat and that same tip. That's cool. But just gas it through. You feel me? Because people from my section was feeling like we don't need like a not like us, not right now. You know what I'm saying? Just not right now. But as far as him gassing, the bars was dope. Now, what Wayno was talking about, like I say, I get what he's saying. The tempo, because we're gonna judge him off like, nah, bro, that's just our style. That's how we do our things, whatever. You feel me? He's just judging off the BPM. That's what he's talking. He like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is just like, I mean, he probably thinking that's what we thinking that he's talking about, but he's saying no. I'm saying just I wanted to hear bars, no chorus, just like. Well, I'm assuming. Let me let him talk. My fault. I'm assuming.
Nothing to do with that. I'm talking from my own opinion. Not the first time, but one of the times that I heard Vaughn rap was probably LA Leakers, and I was like, damn, this nigga's talented. God damn, like he could rap his ass off. So now that we're at the point of his going in the lyrics and his greasy talk coming from Joey, Vaughn, I salute him because you know what? He ain't waste no time. He responded appropriately and in a timely manner and fashion. But I didn't want to hear no record from Vaughn. I did not want to hear a record. I don't want to hear a hook. I don't want to hear hook. I don't want to hear about, you know what I mean, about talking about where you been. Like I don't want to hear.
Like hey, and like I said, this is my first time watching this, bro. I proud my kids. That's what I'm saying. This is my first time watching it. In mind you, I'm not going against the homie at all. It's West. Shout out Ray. You feel me? Don't get it confused. But I'm just gonna keep in Milwaukee with y'all as far as what some of my individuals is talking about. You know, some when I'm around my pedestrians in my section in my region, and you know, we just break down. Excuse me, because we do this too. I'm gonna start that little podcast too, because I want to get their opinions out there to the world as well. We be going at it. But that's what they were saying. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand that. But we still rocking with Ray. But look, that's what like I say, just no hook. Like, bro, we want because when Joey spit, bro, it ain't no, it's just all he's not trying to do a song structure. He just like, hey, bro, and that's that real New York culture. That's that real battle. Like, bro, I'm finna get up in your ass. You feel me? And I'm finna do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna let you have it. Real talk. And I don't need to say pause because y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I hate that New York slang. I'm gonna be all the way real. That's the only thing I hate. That pause. Nigga, we ain't fucking playing no PlayStation or no video games. Why am I pausing every time, bro? Like, damn, bro, let that shit play, bro. I know what you mean, bro. Trust me, I know what you mean. Let's keep it going, though.
I want to hear that, bro. I want to hear you say straight bars that's going to get right at him. That's going to be borderline disrespectful because he did that on Crash Out Heritage. You know what
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Me and Wayne, we right here. We right here, bro. We right here. My fault. Let's keep going, though.
I mean? It's going to be borderline disrespectful, but also potent, right? And Ray has that ability to do that. You know what I'm saying? The what's up, shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Like this, it's just, I'm just looking, hey, Hoey, is you stupid or you dumb? Like, it just, I don't mean to put this on you, but I am. That joint sound like you copying off Kendrick Notebook. I'm gonna just call it what it is. It sound like you copying off Kendrick Notebook. And, you know,
Damn, the homies was right. And once again, I've never seen this. I've never seen this before. I gotta keep mentioning it because y'all probably gonna be like, nah, bro, you watch. I promise you, I've never seen this before. But yeah, the homies is I hate to admit it as far as my homies, because I know they're gonna see when I upload this, but damn, they was right. They was right.
you know, you being an artist coming up from TDE, right? You being an artist coming up from TDE. Of course, they're gonna compare. That's inevitable, bro. Everybody that gets signed to that label from this point on, that is a man, is gonna be compared to Kendrick. Can they do it again? That's an unfair comparison because you know Kendrick is a one-on-one. But I do think it's great effort on here. But I wanted to hear Ray rap on a hard ass beat and just get at Joey, not no song. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember what DJ had said during the battle. He said, "Oh, y'all want to shake y'all ass? Like I ain't trying to shake my ass. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to be walk on them and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But there is good bars on here. You know what I mean? He said, "Who are nobody? I was writing for your baby mama, right? All right, I get it. Listen, great way to poke fun at the situation. I'm not going to knock that at all. Dropped the little EP, dropped the little 3-track EP, and the nigga that sucked. You know what I mean? He said, see what happened the last time, enact the beef with a rapper. How you want how you on TV and your homie using CapCut?
Wait. Time out. Nah, is that his being or is that his girl? What's her name? Is it Soraya J or Soraya? The singer? Ain't that's who Joey with? Oh, Vaughn was penning. Oh, okay, I didn't know. Like pen, like meaning. I know how y'all could tell you. I didn't know Vaughn was like doing work for that. If that's who they talking about, I didn't know that. Damn, I didn't even know. Okay, yeah. So you just never know. You just never know what people be doing behind the scenes. That's what's up. You know, salute. Besides the battle BS, I'm just saying that's a dope accomplishment because, like I said, Saraj, she do her thing. So for you to be doing that, even if it's hooks or whatever, you know, that's dope.
I mean, listen, man, listen. Ray. I fucks with Ray. It's a lot of good efforts here, but Joey got you, bro. Now, like I said, there's also great moments on here. I mean, but you standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours. I love that line. You know what I'm saying? I could send him to the stars. He get paid for. You know what I mean? Like Ray was putting together his double entendres and all of that. Like, you know what I mean? Walk around with the 9 on me, feel like I'm a 4th grader. Playing off the age. This is what I'm saying. He could rap. I just did not want to hit us on his beat. Not from him. Not from him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But there is good moments on it. Then he said, "Baby teeth, you ain't even got a plaque yet." I was like, you might wanna you might want to rethink that line, bro, because Joey, while he might not got no commercially successful like records that somebody knows the record, like, yeah, if you go to Target and a Joey Badass record is playing, which I don't think a Joey Badass record would be playing at Target, but most likely nobody's gonna know it, right? But that don't mean that he ain't put up no numbers. Joey put up a lot of numbers, man. And it's like, you also can't clown a nigga for acting. Like, you know what I mean? Like Joey
No,
Badass
you can't.
was one of them people that when it came to the underground scene during the blog era, him being as young as he was, he championed and built a space in New York City that nobody had done. And it was really risky for him to be as young as he was, because he was only like 16, to be rapping over the beats he was rapping over. I'm gonna keep it 100. For me, I didn't want to hear a lot of them beats. There's a lot of songs from Joey or tapes that
Nah, and I disagree, bro. That's what made me love Joey, bro. 100, because he kept that nostalgia, like that New York flow, bro. Like I think the first video I believe I seen Joey, he just reminded you of like the Wu-Tang Clan. He had the hoodie on, you feel me, like with the jacket on, with the Tims, with the jeans, just really looking like just real grimy, real gully. Like, you feel me? I think at the time his hair was, he kind of like had the twisties a little bit. I could be wrong. I just know he had the black hoodie on though. But what I'm saying is, like, Joey was giving that real, like, no, he was giving that new unique before Unique and Power. You feel me? Just without the jewels. I'm just talking about like just that grimy. You feel me? Like how you seen Unique when you first came back. If y'all been watching Raising Cannon, right? That's how Joey was when I first seen him in his music video. And when I was peeping him, I'm looking because it was him, and I think it was like ASAP Rocky, Pesos, like during that time, right? So I'm gonna say like 12, like 2012, I believe, the first time that I seen his music, and it was on MTV Gems. But just looking at that, like, bro, I liked me being from the West Coast. I love that because it gave you that. Oh, okay, that's what New York. Like, who is this cat? Like, you feel me? And not only the look though, that's just the visuals. What he was rapping about, you feel me, was giving like that 5%er. Like, okay, he really in this NY bag. Then when I found out his age, I'm like, oh, this nigga, he been here before, right? You feel me? Like, oh yeah, he been here before. Like, he really studied that old school. It wasn't because, like I say, I mentioned Rocky and them because Rocky and them was leaning more towards of a southern sound in the sense of how they was doing their music. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Pimp C, the Texas Screw, and they let you with the purple swag. They was still keeping in New York, but they just had it different. You could tell, like, okay, they was listening to elsewhere. Not saying that they wasn't listening to New York, but yeah, but Joey, when I first heard him, I don't know how Wayno didn't like that, but I know Wayno is a little bit older than me. But yeah, that's what made me rock with Joey. Real honey. Let's get into it though.
that I just was like skip over certain records because I'm like, I already lived in an era where niggas did that type of music. I don't want to hear a young dude doing that, but he rapped his ass off. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Waves. That's probably like that's the typical Joey. That's my favorite Joey Badass song, right? But I'm all right. Now let's go to finals.
Let's hit that
Let's go to finals.
finals.
All right, here's the thing when it comes to finals. I know that y'all say crashing out. Crashing out is y'all word. Y'all made crashing out famous. I ain't gonna take that from y'all. Right now, y'all got the influence when it comes to somebody saying crashing out and phase, because I never heard crashing out until like LA people. And phase, that's y'all shit. Not gonna dispute that. But what we say, where we from, Joey Sunju. Joey Sunju, Ray.
And that's not even the same thing, bro. Crashing out here, like they took it to a whole. Our crashing out don't mean, oh, you going loud or you just yelling. No, you just gassing. You feel me? But the crashing out, yeah, they took it to a whole, and I blame that on No Jumper and a lot of these media platforms. You feel me? That just be talking because they take certain slang. But crashing out is usually, you feel me, when you crash out, that's in the streets, bro. In the streets. That's it. You feel me? That's what crash. That's in the streets, bro. You on a suicide mission. It don't matter. You crash it like it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like the dummies in the car when you bang. That's you feel me? Because a crash out is not a good thing. That's a negative thing for bro, crash. Yeah, crash out. What that mean, bro? You do anything. That's what that mean. You know what I'm saying? But in the streets, not if you know what I'm saying? Like I probably shouldn't be going too deep into it, but yeah, but the son situation, two different things. Oh, he sunned you? Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's something that you feel me. If anything, we march you out. If he say you sunned you, like oh you got marked out, like meaning oh yeah, oh he marked you out. You feel me? Like oh he gassed you. You feel me? He marked you. That's what I'm thinking. That's the same thing as far as sunning in New York. When LA, you feel me? On the West Coast, when you say, "Oh, he sunned you," okay, he marked you out. He basically telling you, "You little bro, you little dog." Let's keep it going though.
Joey definitely sunned you, bro. He sunned you. What kind of top dog is you? More like a Shih Tzu. You was cloned in the lab, dog. You artificial. You known for your label, not for your art. Official. Ain't like I gotta talk about how broke you are to fix you. Yo, all right, bro. Like, listen, this is the thing. The Art of War, man. I remember reading The Art of War and Sun Tzu. It said that Sun Tzu used to use his enemies, soldiers and turn his enemy soldiers against him, right? The art of perception. Regardless to me talking about that 10-year relationship that Ab-Soul and Joey done had for the longest or whatever, right? The art of perception. The TDE guy beefing with a TDE guy, standing next to them, they laughing, joking, going off of bars with one another. It's perception, right? But not only that, it says you all bark, no bite, but hit dogs gonna holler. Caught a couple strays, now it's time to put them on a collar. I let him rock while I charge him for top dollar. He said, you the next nigga getting dropped off a top roster. Facts. And I'm gonna be the reason. God damn, why my dog Reason had to catch a shot, Joey. Why did
Like, bro, and he knew what he was doing. Like, and I respect it. That's why I say I love you. But wait a minute, time out. A hit dog gonna holler, bro. That was ain't no hit. We all should be barking. Too much West Coast dick licking. Too much West Coast dick licking. Bro, we all if you not barking, you need to get up off the yard, bro. What you mean a hit dog gonna holler? Yeah. We all should be barking at that, I mean. One more time, too much West Coast dick licking. Wait, is this nigga is he saying that he mad that everybody is rocking with the West right now? Is that what remember Hov said that back in 1996? Around the Death Row era? Come on, man. Let's keep going though. Hip hop, baby.
Reason ain't even do nothing, bro. Like, so of course we know Reason, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he took a shot at he did take a shot at Reason. He did. Uh-oh. Dead apples.
The Reason who was signed to TDE had his public splat. You know what I mean? He was going back and forth with Musa. Musa is executive over there at TDE. Long story short, Reason was dropped or let go or parted with, whatever. But it's the art of perception. See, majority of the Ray bars was poking at the nigga, you an actor. You ain't active. Like, you know what I mean? It's all of that. Like, we don't care where you been. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I know where you was at. It's like all of that. And that's what I'm saying. I liked it, but I just think the format, like even him saying, you ain't got no blaps, like, bro, when it come to that, we don't care about that. Like, you beefing with a New York nigga now, bro. Like, nobody cares. Like, I don't think no New York nigga made a diss song that was a party song that actually, or a slap, you know what I mean, which I say in the West, that actually became something. You feel me? So when you saying that, it ain't really meaning nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? And listen, let's keep in mind, I'll accept in all of the comment section, y'all saying, Wayno, you only saying this because you from New York. Guess what? Joey's from Brooklyn. I'm from Harlem. Those are two entirely foreign lands. You see how y'all be talking about Compton in comparison to LA or Compton in comparison to Long Beach? Those is two different worlds. You know what I'm saying? Those is two different worlds. We are from the same city, but two different worlds. No, it might sound crazy, but that's what it is. You know what I mean? Can't nobody name a song you ever released. Even Crash Out.
I might be from two different worlds or two different, because I totally get what you're saying. But guess what? It's still the same structure. You got to keep that in mind, Wayno. It's still the same structure. Even if you up the street, even if you're an hour away. Like, to be all the way real, bro, like how the way y'all get down is still the same structure. And I think that's what we're talking about. Like, you still gonna have that bias mentality. And that's cool because, bro, some of it we have it too, but not as like bro, we more acceptance than anything, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? We more acceptance than anything. Like, bro, when it comes to the South or whoever, like, bro, we gonna rock. And maybe because probably we, entertainment capital next to y'all, like, you feel me? We gonna rock. We never, bro. Y'all was gas in the South at one point in time. Let's just say that. We never was like F the South. You feel me? We not messing with the South. Y'all was like that at one point in time. So come on, Wayne. That's why y'all get that rap like that. No LA radio stations, from my knowledge, has never been like, bro, we're not playing none of that Atlanta music, none of that Tennessee, none of that South music, just in general. You feel me? Louisiana, whoever that's coming up. Because I'm trying to think in those areas. But what I'm just saying, just the South, just in general, bro. Nobody, Texas, all like, bro. We finna rock it out here, but with y'all shut it down. So yeah, it might be different cities, right? In a sense of, you feel me, as far as like going off your demographics, like, okay, we not in the same, but it's still the same structure. What I mean by the same structure, the same mentality. Let's keep it going.
That wasn't your original beat. Every time Joey drop, you see he eats. I did more for you than the whole TDE. It's too bad, nigga. You should have never been. You should have been signed to me. Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's the art of perception. Rap battles, rap beefs is about being clever. It's about being witty. It's about responding in a timely manner. I mean, listen.
Hey, if you're a parent and you live in the state of California and your child is from 0 to 12, I have
I disagree. I disagree as far as responding in that timely matter, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link in the description. You feel me? And y'all can go ahead and tap in and listen to that. But like I say, man, shout out to my boy Wayno. You feel me? We finna go ahead and jump on to something else. But y'all let me know how y'all feel right now in the Joey Badass and the Ray Vaughn situation. You already know me, man. On West Coast. But in my boy Reason, he just respond. I'm about to do a video to that. That's why I say I gotta shoot over there. That's why I said dead apples. You already know what it is, though. But let me know in the comments below. Gravitation with the observation. 100.